Holy sh... Hello and welcome to FTTR. I am Hugh McQuaid and today we are talking about Rev Pro Wrestling, the indie promotion here in the UK, and they've just had a belter of an announcement at their Coventry show, which, if you can see from the thumbnail, that will be MJF versus Michael Oku. But before we dive into all the details, before we go into this further, before we speculate, let's hit subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoy British wrestling. Give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. It's very much appreciated as we talk about this bombshell of breaking news. So yes, Rev Pro held their Coventry show, which had a main event of Dijak versus Michael Oku. If that doesn't sound like a banger, then I don't know what you like in professional wrestling. But yeah, we had that show. I haven't been, sadly. I really wanted to go to this. I really wanted to see Dijak versus Michael Oku, but it sadly couldn't make it. And we got a video package. A video package of the AEW American Champion MJF cutting a scathing promo on Michael Oku, a scathing promo on the UK, pointed out that we didn't win the Euros, and setting up a match for Rev Pro's Summer Sizzler on August the 11th at York Hall between himself and Michael Oku for the AEW American Championship. I am speechless because when you think about it, you know, I think one of the things we can appreciate about AEW is that they do let their big stars go away and do indie stuff, you know. Swerve Strickland does a lot of stuff with, I believe, House of Glory and Defy. Darby does some stuff over there. You see Mox going over to Japan and doing stuff like that. So there is that creative freedom and the ability to go to other promotions. But I don't think in like my wildest dreams MJF would be competing at a Rev Pro show in 2024. I just did not think that would happen character-wise and just wrestling landscape-wise. It was not on my 2024 bingo card. But that being said, I think it's genius. I think it's such an interesting and cool play that MJF is doing here with this American Championship, because it furthers the Will Ospreay story. Michael Oku's going to come out of this looking like a star. The eyeballs that are going to be on this Rev Pro show are going to be... It's going to be insane. It's going to be such insane exposure because MJF, you can argue, is AEW's top star. You know, he had the AEW World Championship for over a year. Was it over a year? Nearly a year. Around that time. Carried the company sort of on his back. You know, say what you will about his reign and stuff like that, but he really did carry AEW through what was some rough waters. But I think just speechless because it plays into the Ospreay story, gets all the eyeballs on Rev Pro and British wrestling. Like, this is going to be an insane spotlight for British talent because you're going to get so many new fans coming in to check out this show because of MJF, and I think you get so much exposure like that, and that's all I could really ask for in terms of people getting their eyeballs on British wrestling. Because if you look at British wrestling right now, I say it all the time, I really don't like this phrase because it's overused, but we are so back. Like, British wrestling is insanely hot right now. It is insanely hot. You have such great stories and matches across the country that bringing in these other stars gets eyeballs on the products, and we're in a boom period. We are in a Brit Rest boom period, and I will not have it any other way. So MJF versus Oku is incredible in that regard. Story-wise, you know, I haven't seen the match that Michael Oku had with Will Ospreay at, I believe, High Stakes this year, but I've heard it's nothing short of a masterpiece. One of the best professional wrestling matches of the year. Their story in general has been really, really, really good. And the idea of MJF trying to outdo Will Ospreay in that regard, I think it's so interesting. I think it's so good. And I think this match will be nothing short of spectacular. I think this will be so good. So if you are interested in going to Rev Pro, check it out. Your call, I'm gutted. I was like, oh, it's so close to the copper box. But, Stokey here, I would love to go this. I'm thinking about trying to... God almighty, why'd you do this to me, Rev Pro? Why do you do this? This would be insane. I would absolutely love to go to this show. And I think if you have the opportunity, if you're not going the copper box, check out Summer Sizzler if you're in the area, because MJF versus Michael Oku could main event any pay-per-view. Absolutely any pay-per-view. And here in the UK, we are getting that match. I am ecstatic. I am beyond thrilled. I am so happy for Rev Pro doing insanely well with their partnerships with AEW and New Japan. This is one of the biggest pieces of news in British wrestling in a long old time. Like, this is so incredibly interesting, incredibly fun, and I cannot wait to see this match. I really can't. Off the chain levels of excitement. I cannot wait. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you going to be going this show? Are you not? Let me know and I'll try and apply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support. Support British wrestling and have a nice day.